Hello and welcome to a brand new vlog. Today we're going to be answering your questions, we're going to be doing a Q&A, and I'm going to be taking you through my day essentially, and all day long we're going to be answering questions, your questions. So let's get the day started and let's get the Q&A vlog started. Okay, so since it's the morning, we just woke up and we're about to have our first meal, breakfast, we're gonna answer the first question. The first question is, how many hours do you sleep? I personally sleep between 7 to 9 hours. 9 hours is a good night of sleep for me, but if I get on with just having 7 or 8, then that's also perfect for me. Is there any sense to start gym without changing diet? Well, I see the effects of exercise. I would say if you have a hard time changing your diet, then go and exercise anyways. Once you start exercising, that will kind of motivate you to start fixing your diet. And yes, of course, especially if you're a beginner, when you start exercising, even if you're not eating well or properly, you will still see results and you will still be able to build muscle. So should you exercise without fixing your diet first? You absolutely should. Habits take time to build, and start with exercise and just go from there. A lot of people don't start with their fitness journey because they start getting into too many details, like what should I do for exercise, how can I start with my diet, what can I do for this, what are the best supplements, and then they just get discouraged because they're lost. Start with exercise, go to the gym, get better at the movements, and then from there you'll start learning as you go. You'll start meeting people, asking for advice. And if you watch this channel, we're always giving you tips on how to improve your fitness journey. Now, enough of these questions for the time being. I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast and we'll answer more of these as we get ready to get to the gym. So we're all dressed up, ready to go work out. We're starting a new week today and we have ourselves a nice push workout. So that's always fun. Training chest and shoulder is fun. But I just realized that today is Monday and training chest on Monday is not the best idea because everybody at the gym is going to be training chest. So we really need to get to the gym before everyone else starts going there so we can have a little bit of space to film and talk to you guys and also enjoy yourself a good pump and a good workout. We are ready to go work out. Bro, we just got to the gym. We basically came to this new gym. But holy crap, it's so busy. It's like, I feel like it's gonna take us freaking 4 hours just to finish today's workout. Like, you're gonna have to wait for everything, so. Yeesh. Okay, so since we're at the gym and we're getting warmed up, I thought it was appropriate to answer this question. So the question goes, tell me your story. How did you get here? I would love to hear about your life fitness journey. So basically, the reason we got here and how I started my fitness journey goes back to all the way when I was like 15, 14. And I had this friend, he was a super close friend of mine. And I told him that I wanted to lose weight because I was a little bit chubby. And he basically says, you always says you want to lose weight, you'll never lose weight. So that really like triggered me and I wanted to prove him wrong. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna prove this guy wrong. I'm gonna lose the weight. So I just decided not to eat for a week. I was like on a watermelon only challenge and I lost like 10 pounds in 1 week. So that gave me a little bit of motivation. I was like, I can lose the weight. I can do this. And then that dragged on. I actually started without a gym membership. I started by only doing push-ups, pull-ups, and abs, crunches. And when I first started, I was only able to do like 4 pull-ups, 7 push-ups, and like a couple of crunches. And then after that, like, because I saw some results, I was like, I can do this. So I kept like getting better at pull-ups, push-ups, and abs, crunches. I started doing calisthenics. I lost a lot of weight. I actually got like skinny in a couple of months. So that gave me the motivation and drive to start. And that's why we're here today. So imagine if like someone tells you that you can't do something and then you listen to them. You wouldn't, if I listened to that guy, I wouldn't be here today, that's for sure. So don't listen to the haters, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Use that as motivation and fuel to show them, to prove them wrong, to show them that you are about it and then you can't do it. Anyway, so that was a good question. I felt like it's appropriate to answer it at the gym because it takes us back to all the way why we started training in the first place. So that being said, we're about to crush this workout. We're ready to get started. We're warmed up, and we'll see you guys after the workout to answer more of your questions.
I got a piece of my heart that's covered in gold. You know I'm one of a kind, or so I've been told. No matter where we go, I know we're gonna make it. No matter where we go, I know we're not alone. We face it all cause now we know that we can take it. We face it all cause we go big or we go home. Dance like you made it and you found it all. This is paradise. Dance like you made it and you found it all. This is paradise. This is paradise. This is paradise. Yo! Taking the heavenly glow, we've come to adore. No matter where we go, I know we're gonna make it. No matter where we go, I know we're not alone. We face it all cause now we know that we can take it. We face it all cause we go big or we go home. Dance like you made it and you found it all. This is paradise. Dance like you made it and you found it all. This is paradise.
All right, so we just finished our workout. The gym was crowded, but honestly, the workout wasn't too bad. Like, I had to wait a minute or two for someone to finish using the machine, and we rest 2 to 3 minutes anyway, so it wasn't really bad. But while we're here, I thought I could answer a couple more fitness questions, so let's do that. Did someone in your family influence your fitness journey? Actually, this is a bit of a funny story. Again, it goes back to when I was like chubby and overweight, and I didn't really care about diet at that point. So my mom once on the weekend decided to take me out, and I was excited, the fat kid I was. I was like, all right, so maybe she's taking me out for food, right? So we go out, we park the car, and I'm like, I don't see any restaurants here. So I'm like, where are we? And she's like, yeah, and then like not answering my question. And then we go inside, and then turns out it was a dietitian's place. So she took me to a freaking dietitian without my consent. And the dietitian set me up with a diet. I lost a little bit of weight, but then I gained it back. So my mom always pushed me to be more fit and to take care of my health, body. But other than that, like in terms of like professional fitness, I would say no one influenced it, but quite the contrary. They wanted me to have more of a safer job, like a finance job, because I have a finance degree. So yeah, my mom is the only one in the family who actually like really cares about fitness. How did you manage to stay motivated to go to the gym and maintain a healthy diet? Well, for me, it's not about motivation, right? Because I always tell people, like, if you're only going for motivation, you'll never do anything, whether it's gym or work. Like, you don't go to work when you're only motivated, right? You go anyways. When you're motivated, it's more fun. But basically, I don't rely on motivation to go to the gym. I've made it more of a habit to go to the gym. And to be completely honest, like, the gym for me is not just about physical health, it's also about mental health. Like, it played a big part, a major part in helping me with my mental health. For those of you who don't know, I struggled with depression. And we actually have like the tattoo of March 5th, 2021, which was my chubbiest. And that was like my lowest low. And going back to the gym, working on my physical health, working on my mental health, like, was a major part of it. Helped me get out of depression. So to me, it's not about motivation, it's more about like, I have to do it and it's gonna get done. And I've made it a habit of coming to the gym. It feels wrong for me not to come to the gym. So make it a habit. It's a bit hard in the beginning. The first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, to build that habit of just going consistently to the gym is a bit hard, but once you form that habit, then you're good. What was the hardest part in your fitness journey? I would say the hardest part in anyone's fitness journey, including my own, is the decision to get started, right? Making that decision is the hardest part. Because a lot of people say that they want to start, but they don't really mean it. But getting yourself to mean it, like, okay, I'm starting, and this time it's like, no bullshit, no stopping, like I'm actually gonna commit to it. I feel like that's the hardest part in any fitness journey. But once you start, and then the first 2 weeks, they're gonna be hard. The first month is gonna be like super hard. Again, goes back to the formation of a habit. But once you start seeing progress, once you start seeing results, then you become proud of yourself, and then you start pushing more because you see what your body's capable of, and then you start pushing, and you don't want to lose the progress you made. I would say that this is the hardest part in anyone's fitness journey, including my own. Are you natural? Where do you stand on PED use? I am natural, 100%. I've never taken anything in my life, and never will I take anything in my life, PED-wise. What is my stance on it? Honestly, for me, it's like, if anyone wants to use it, then to each their own. I don't judge anyone. It's your life. You only have one life to live. If you choose to do that, then you're free to do that. But obviously, for me, I would like to tell people that this is not something to do. This is not something to make a decision about lightly. It has serious implications on your mental health and physical health, especially years down to come, especially when you're older. It could affect your heart, it could affect your liver, it could affect your hormone production like for the rest of your life. It could affect your hair, you could lose your hair, you can develop acne and scarring from the acne, and high blood pressure, cholesterol. Like, it is a serious thing, and some people never recover from it. So I don't advise people to take it, especially if they have been training for under 10 years and if they don't plan on competing. Because a lot of people take it, and you would see them and you wouldn't be actually able to tell that they take it. Because it's not just about taking PEDs, it's about training great, eating great, it's about everything you do, and then PEDs just kind of like escalate it. But if you don't train right, if you don't eat right, and you take PEDs, then most likely you're not gonna see the results that you wanna see. It's not a magic pill. There is no magic pill, there is no shortcuts. You have to put in the work, you have to be dedicated, you have to be disciplined. PEDs or no PEDs. How many years have you been going to the gym? Well, I started at 15 and I'm 25, so that makes it 10 years. But I just didn't do just bodybuilding. I started with calisthenics, and then I did bodybuilding, and then I did CrossFit, and then I did Olympic weightlifting, and then I did boxing, and then I did powerlifting, and then I went back to bodybuilding. So I've done 7 sports in the past 10 years, and just recently I started working on bodybuilding. So yeah. 10 years training, hard, working, grinding. All right, that's gonna conclude it for the gym part of the Q&A. I feel like we covered some solid questions regarding to training. Now we're gonna get out of here. I have a couple of errands to run, and I think you guys know the drill by now. We're gonna keep answering questions throughout the entire vlog, so stay tuned. You never know, your questions might be coming up next, so enjoy the rest of the vlog. Yeah. Do you guys ever just finish a workout and feel like you have forgotten to do something? Like, I know that I finished my entire workout, but I just have this feeling that I forgot something, you know? Legs are looking good. We're doing some grocery shopping, and I thought while we're doing some grocery shopping, let's kill some time and answer some questions. So the question is, why did I decide to move back to Canada? Actually, this is more of an impulsive thing. So I came here, I have family here, I came here to visit my mom and my sister, and I was supposed to stay here for like 2 weeks. And then while I was here, I decided to stay here and actually grow my social media platforms. Because to be completely honest with you guys, like being in Jordan, being in the Middle East, it's great and all, but opportunities there are much more scarce than they are here. And the fitness industry here is a lot bigger, a lot more competitive, but the opportunities are just bigger. And I thought that I would like to stay here for the next 6 months and possibly make something happen, you know? So I was thinking more about my future and as a fitness influencer, and what is the best possible reach in terms of just social media platforms. So that's why we decided to stay here a little longer. Second question, also regarding the same subject, is how is life in Canada? To be completely honest, life in Canada is boring, especially in the winter, because there's nothing to do. It's too cold outside, and it's absolutely perfect for me because I mean, you guys watch my vlogs. All I do is train, vlog, make content, work, repeat. I don't have much of a social life anyways, but that is kind of perfect because like I don't have time to do anything, so it just makes me want to create more content, and it just gives me like I have more time to myself to think about creating ideas. So I would say that life in Canada is pretty good. Boring, routine, dull, mundane, but it's perfect for what we're trying to achieve here. And to be completely honest, I don't know if I'm just gonna end up settling in Canada or like somewhere else. And just because like wherever is better for me in terms of content creation, that's where I'm gonna go. I feel like the goal would be somewhere in the US just because the biggest names in the fitness industry happen to be in the US. And I'd like to have the reach, I'd love to have the exposure, I'd love to like have the collaborations with like these very popular fitness names, like some of the people I've looked up to, like Christian Guzman, like some of the people now that are trending, like Alex Eubank, Jesse James West. I feel like if we just did collaboration with these like people, like I love them because like they're such a good vibe on like camera and off camera too, apparently, or like that's what people say. And B is like just like really good content for you guys, you know. So I don't know. That's the goal. That's the goal for the end of the year, is to like get somewhere on social media, like build a good reach, like get exposure, and I'm trusting the process. I'm not rushing. It's not like I want it today. I've only been on social media for a year, and I've only been on YouTube for like a couple of months now. So I know that nothing worth having comes fast. So I'm not rushing it. I'm just trusting the process. I'm trying to make better content for you guys, trying to inspire, trying to motivate, trying like just like I don't know, just trying to get better. Ugh. Okay, this was a bit of a struggle, but we got it. This right here, being able to carry this bag, is one of the main benefits of exercising, you know? Like this is what we train for. Next batch of questions. If you can have 3 wishes, what would they be and why? That is a good question. Okay, so the first one would be my goal when I started working out and lifting weights, when I was inspired by people on YouTube like Greg Plitt. It was very powerful to the point where it changed my life. And my dream at 15 was to inspire 1 million people, like literally 1 million people. And that's actually one of the main reasons why I post on social media, and I started posting on social media. And the goal was just to inspire, motivate, help people change their lives for the better. So that would be my first one. My second wish would be to help motivate someone change their life. And that's not necessarily fitness related. So because I studied a finance degree, and I chose something that has nothing to do with my degree, even though it was risky. I had a lot of pushback from people who didn't have the same vision as me. Friends told me that I was making a mistake. Family told me that I was making a mistake, and I dared to dream, and my dream does live on. I do what I love. I make content for you guys. I am doing fitness for a living, and I hope that I'm providing some sort of value to you guys when you're watching the video. Some of you just watch it for entertainment, but I hope I'm adding value for a small minority of you guys. But it really saddens me to see people give up on what they love to do just because it's not safe, or for people to be put down by others and discouraged from pursuing something they love. So I hope that I can be in a position to inspire someone to take a risk, believe in themselves, and actually pursue something that they actually love. Because we only have one life to live, and we can't live that life in safety. I mean, having a safety net is great, but it's not a way to live. And my third wish would be, And my third wish would be to make a solid enough living from doing fitness
to support my family and my future family. So these would be my 3 wishes. Inspire 1 million people, change 1 million lives, inspire some people to chase their dreams, not to give up on their dreams, even if it's risky and even if no one supports them or believes in them. And the third one is to make a decent enough living to support myself, my family, and my future family. These would be my 3 wishes. All right, last question. Does the weight and shape of your body has huge impact on our sex life? From your experience? Well, I'm not gonna say from my experience, but I'm gonna tell you guys what science says. If you take care of yourself, if you take care of your health, and you keep your weight in check, then your testosterone levels will increase, and that will for sure help with your sex drive, with your energy, with your motivation. Guys, testosterone is an essential part, not just for building muscle, but for mental health, drive, motivation. So people with higher testosterone levels will be more motivated to get in the world and to actually work harder, whether it's a job or whether it's a hustle or a business or even workout. If you supplement working out with your daily life, if you eat healthier, that will for sure affect your longevity in a positive way, affect your energy level and your sex life. Anyways, guys, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for the question. If we didn't get to one of your questions, I do apologize, but we'll make another one of these videos soon. If you guys liked today's video, please like the video. That will help me out a lot with the algorithm. And if you have any suggestions for upcoming videos, also comment in the comment section. I read all your comments and I listen to your feedback. This channel is for you guys. So whatever content you want to see, please let me know in the comment section. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because we're on our way to 10,000 subscribers and our goal is to hit it before the end of the summer. This is gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and until the next time, I'm out. Peace.